We're back. Woo!
Hello, hello.
Drew's your boo.
Who sent that sign on in?
It's mine, okay? I only have eyes for you guys. What's happening? You're the best minion I've ever had. You ran with my idea to do a podcast. Not a minion, and it wasn't your idea. I love you.
That's nice.
Since my worldview is evolving, I'm trying something new. Oh, not certain it will stick, but I'll give it a whirl, right? Give it a go. Got it? The old college try.
Yes.
Maybe I'll dance with the one that brung ya. That's a good one. Fly up the flagpole, see if it salutes. That's not in the best taste. I'm kicking the tires, testing the waters.
Hey, we've got it.
Of course you do, my special and capable co-workers. This is so strange. The love, Drew. Exciting and new. Is that a reference to the Love Boat theme? It is indeed. Clever one. I'm getting weirded out.
Me too.
We are here to discuss... Aren't you gonna yell out the title? I think you've been trying to tell me. It's so last week. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to handle this.
I'm in the same boat.
The Love Boat. Exciting and new. I'm so excited about our new sponsor. Me too. Oh, Drusilla Crafts. Oh, Buffy. No, Buzzy. Ollie's company is called Oh Buffy Crafts. He makes gorgeous handmade lino prints inspired by Buffy the Vampire Slayer and all things spooky. There are a lot of gorgeous prints of me. And Buffy, Giles, Angel, the Master, Spike, even Sid, Natalie French, and the Pack. Ollie Oxenfree. He just goes by Ollie. It's my nickname for him. You haven't met him, so a nickname doesn't seem appropriate. Anyway, this black and white artwork, sometimes with red accents, is so special, so elegant. It's absolutely brilliant. I love it. I do too. Especially the ones of me. Many pieces are inspired by specific episodes with quotes. Ollie has also created a limited edition run of beautiful revamped artwork of me. Yes, which is extraordinary too. There are prints, postcards, and t-shirts. I'm thinking that all of the prints would be a wonderful alternative to photos to bring to conventions to get signed. I can't wait to get some of the t-shirts, especially of me. I'll bet. These are all hand-carved. Ollie uses linoleum printing pads to create all designs. Most prints are on Chinese rice paper or on cartridge paper, burnished by hand and then finished in a printing press. The red detail is then added on after using acrylic paint to give a textured feel. The Instagram page is @o.buffy. Check out Ollie's Etsy store, obuffycrafts.etsy.com. Revamptees get a 10% discount code with the code REVAMPED, all one word, all caps. But just so you know, the limited edition revamped images may run out. What are you waiting for? Check out Oh Drusilla Crafts now. Oh Buffy, only for now. Revamptees, it's Oh Buffy Crafts.
I think it's time for some BTS.
I do too. I Only Have Eyes for You was directed by James Whitmore Jr. This was the first time I worked with him, and we got on famously. I loved working with him. I ran into James at a play. At that time, I was in contact with my mom, and I was with her. James went out of his way to compliment my work. She kept trying to change the subject to her having worked with his father, and he seemed to recognize narcissistic personality disorder, and even though my mom was very skilled at diverting attention to herself all the time, he awesomely kept turning the attention back to his joy of working with me. It meant so much. I met his daughter, Aaliyah, and she told me about a production of The Last Days of Judas Iscariot that she was directing, which was about to open. I went to the play, and it was wonderful. James was there beaming about his daughter's beautiful work. The Last Days of Judas Iscariot was written in 2005. It's a darkly comic play by Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright Stephen Adly Guirgis. Set in a time-bending corner of purgatory called Hope, the story follows a court case determining the ultimate eternal fate of the New Testament's most notorious sinner, Judas Iscariot. It's wild that I Only Have Eyes for You also explores purgatory, right? I think so too.
Me too.
An interesting fact about the talented James is that he directed 53 episodes of NCIS from 2004 to 2026. That's 22 years, as well as many episodes of the other NCIS incarnations. Sire Rebecca, do you want to give us the synopsis? Yes, please. Strong, sweet sire. You're not going to try to bulldoze and give the synopsis? It's new, Drew. Or at least I'm trying this on for size.
This is so odd.
Taking it for a spin. We understand. Giving it the old test drive.
We get it. But back to our therapy session. This week, we find the Scooby Gang investigating a haunting at their school, brought on by the Sadie Hawkins Day dance. The ghost is carrying more than their own regrets. It stirs up the unresolved heartbreak of both Buffy and Giles. At the same time, the love triangle between Drusilla, Spike, and Angel is reaching a fever pitch.
Superb summation.
Thank you.
Righteous recap.
Thank you again.
Nifty nutshell. Let's talk about the episode. I'm so not used to you refraining from yelling out the title. I Only Have Eyes for You is essentially a ghost story. I was thinking Whoopi Goldberg might appear. Cute. But there was no making Whoopi. That's something else. It opens at the Bronze. The band is splendid, fronted by former Ferrante singer Angie Hart. The song they are performing is Charge. The lyrics are just perfect for where Buffy is emotionally with Angel.
Angie Hart also appeared in the Firefly episode Heart of Gold, singing Amazing Grace. It brought me back to the moody music of the 90s that made everything feel so much more, well, more.
Me too. There's a poster for Lotion who played their song Blind for Now, then escaped the stage when a werewolf attacked the club in... You're really not going to do it? What? Yell out, Phases! I'm giving in to your wishes. Weird.
I'll say.
You're not going to suggest singing the song? Only if you want me to. Truly? We can sing it. Shabop, shabop. Shabop, shabop. Shabop, shabop. Shabop, shabop. All together now. Re-Vamped. Do-wop too. Shabop, shabop. Shabop, shabop. Shabop, shabop. Shabop, shabop. Are the stars out tonight? Shabop, shabop. I don't know if it's cloudy or bright. I only have eyes for you, dear. Shabop, shabop. Shabop, shabop.
Incredible.
Written in 1934 by Harry Warren and Al Dubin, I Only Have Eyes for You has been covered well over 450 times. The song's enduring allure has inspired reinterpretations across almost every genre. While introduced by Dick Powell in the film Dames, it was the 1959 doo-wop rendition by the Flamingos that became the most celebrated and which was later inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. The Flamingos version is perfect for this episode, but it was recorded in 1959, 4 years after the 1955 storyline. Oopsie. That's a good catch, Drew.
You seem excited.
Well, you gals tell me that your influence is positive, and in a lot of ways, that's right. I never would have been allowed to be a creator and entrepreneur in the 1800s, or even in the 1900s. I will continue to ponder and write down my musings in my diary.
Good.
Buffy's alone on the top tier of the bronze, isolated and apart from everyone else. Ben, played by Ryan Taz, asks Buffy out, but she declines.
She says she'll never date again. She couldn't be less interested.
She's not in that frame of mind, for sure. Ryan was born in rural Michigan, was valedictorian of his high school, and the captain of the football team. He studied medicine before pursuing acting. After hightailing it to Florida as a teenager, where he worked as a model, Ryan moved to Los Angeles. He caught the eye of photographers like Greg Gorman, Mario Testino, and Patrick McMullen. Los Angeles Confidential magazine tagged Ryan as their It Boy of 2005. We find out about the Sadie Hawkins dance. Do you know the history of that?
It is named after the 1937 Little Abner comic strip character Sadie Hawkins, created by cartoonist Al Capp. In the strip, Sadie Hawkins Day fell on a day in November on which the unmarried women of Dogpatch would chase the bachelors and marry up with the ones that they caught. In 1939, Sadie Hawkins events where the girls asked the boys out were held at over 200 colleges. Many schools still uphold the tradition.
There's some nice camera coverage of the band. Willow says, "You came, you saw, you rejected." This is a reference to what?
The famous Latin phrase, Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. The phrase is popularly attributed to Julius Caesar, who lived from 100 BC to 44 BC.
His Ide was killed on the Ides of March. True. At age 44. The scene with Willow is a clever way to catch up viewers who may be tuning in for the first time on the backstory.
I like Willow's shorter, carefree hair in this episode, and Buffy's post-breakup hair with no headbands or clips. It's just simple and raw, pretty much a reflection of how she's feeling.
Willow glows when she says that love can be nice. It's also a great cut point to introduce the quarreling lovers in the hallway at school, where it's not so nice. Brian Poth and Sarah Bibb play these parts. He pulls a gun to kill her, which is ever so nasty. Wow, you're really doing a 180. 166. 166? Yes, I'm 166.
Not what she meant.
Oh, thank you, darling sire. Whatever did you mean? Never mind. Okay, best to move on, sweetie. Uncanny. Buffy comes in, attacks, and seems to break the spell. George the janitor rushes over. He's played by John Hawkes. John is an actor and musician. He was nominated for an Oscar for Best Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role in Winter's Bone. He played Saul Starr in HBO's Deadwood, Dustin Powers in HBO's Eastbound and Down, and Hank Pryor in HBO's True Detective Night Country. HBO obviously likes him. In 2002, he received a Golden Globe nomination for his starring role as paralyzed poet Mark O'Brien in The Sessions. Other prominent film credits include The Perfect Storm, American Gangster, and The Peanut Butter Falcon.
The gun disappears even though we heard it hit the ground.
Dunna. Armin Shimmerman as Principal Snyder is on the warpath with Buffy.
She's wearing a really cute 1960s Barbarella-ish outfit with boots.
I like it too. I'm a bit flummoxed by this, Drew.
Me too.
I've been researching VEDMR therapy, rapid fang movement therapy for vampires. I was seeking it out, but I don't know anyone who's tried it. I shared my diary entry about it on Patreon. I saw that, but we should get back to the episode. Wow. Yes, we should. In Snyder's office, the 1955 yearbook nudges itself off of the shelf. Willow seems so happy to be at the head of the computer class.
Does Willow get paid for teaching?
I'm thinking it's a volunteer sitch. What do you think?
Well, I hope she at least gets extra credit or something, but...
Yeah, you would hope so, right?
Oh.
Did you notice the chalkboard has a list of people in detention?
Yes.
The name Tara is there. Did you ever have detention?
I got detention twice in elementary school for forgetting my homework. You had to stay after school and write 100 or 200 times. I will not forget my homework assignment.
Obviously, the assignment didn't work because it happened twice.
It was different situations both times, but yeah, it didn't quite take.
But after the second time, that was it? Never happened again?
Never happened again.
Not a third-time offender?
No, I did stay after school a lot, but it was by choice after that. How about you?
No, I was a follow the rules person in school. And I'm so not a follow the rules person in any other aspect of my life, but you ever bored and looking for something to do? QR Hunter has the ultimate creative solution for you, your friends, family, and little ones. QR Hunter is a build-your-own scavenger hunt for the modern age, a game played on your mobile phone. Just purchase your QR Hunter official QR code tiles from Amazon. When your game tiles arrive, download the QR Hunter app on your mobile device, hide the QR code tiles in fun places around the house, outside, or wherever you'd like, and add the clues on how to find them in the app. You can include hints and pictures as well. Players compete to see who can get the final clue in the least amount of time. When you're done with the hunt, just hide the codes in new places and start all over again. Guaranteed fun for any age. Go to Amazon to get QR Hunter and let the fun begin. Giles and Willow discuss Jenny. Willow tells Giles she's been finding files and sites on paganism and magic. This episode cements her interest in magic, which will carry forward. She gives Giles a rose quartz, which has healing powers that she found in Jenny's drawer. You can hear the song Remembering Jenny, which we heard at the gravesite in Passion. It was composed by Christoph Beck, with vocals by Tony.
In class, they are studying the Great Depression when Buffy dozes off and has a flash of the past.
The teacher, Grace Newman, is played by Meredith Salinger, and the student, James Stanley, is played by Christopher Gorham.
We talked about child actors in Killed by Death. Meredith began acting in commercials at age 8 and made her film debut as an orphan in the 1982 film Annie. She starred as the title character in The Journey of Natty Gann alongside John Cusack, a personal favorite. Starred alongside River Phoenix and Matthew Perry in A Night in the Life of Jimmy Reardon. Played Ruth in April Morning. Starred in The Kiss and starred alongside Corey Feldman and Corey Haim in the 1989 teen comedy Dream a Little Dream. She voiced Barriss Offee in Star Wars The Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels. She was a big part of growing up for me.
Fun facts: Meredith is married to Patton Oswalt. She graduated cum laude with a degree in psychology from Harvard University. She also earned certificates in case mediation from the Strauss Institute at Pepperdine University School of Law and balances her acting with a career as a mediator for the Agency for Dispute Resolution in Beverly Hills. She's also active in various advocacy and philanthropic campaigns. One other thing about Meredith: her last name is misspelled in the opening credits. Christopher has appeared in 11 episodes of Sheriff County with Morena Baccarin, 10 episodes of The Lincoln Lawyer, 22 episodes of Insatiable, 8 episodes of Two Broke Girls, 75 episodes of Covert Affairs, 11 episodes of Covert Affairs Sights Unseen, 43 episodes of Popular, 35 episodes of Ugly Betty, 8 episodes of Felicity, among other things. He is a licensed auctioneer, having trained with his grandfather in Kansas City, Missouri. He graduated from UCLA with a BA in Film and Theater Arts. While in college, he participated in many sports, including martial arts, stage combat, fencing, rollerblading, and ballroom dancing. His first job in the business was as an intern on Baywatch in 1989. He also starred in a movie opposite Anne Hathaway in 2001 called The Other Side of Heaven.
Christopher also did a horror miniseries called Harper's Island, which may have been one of the last standalone murder mystery miniseries before moving to streaming. It was a really interesting and fun watch. Do you know what book Grace and James are discussing?
It's A Farewell to Arms by Ernest Hemingway, which is about a teenaged World War I soldier who has a romance with an older woman who's an army nurse. The relationship ends after she dies in a fashion that he blames himself for. It's based on events that happened to Hemingway and perfect for abstaining from yelling the title. Right. Well, it's perfect for this episode. I used to think there was my way or the highway, but now there's the Hemingway. A literary play on words. Lovely. Buffy is back in the present when the teacher writes, "Don't walk away from me, bitch," on the blackboard. Terrible. Isn't that right, lovelies?
Is that how you feel?
You are still a vampire, Drew. Vampire Drew experimenting with her world view. Yes, Xander is naysaying when he gets grabbed by an arm from his locker. Aren't you going to say your "there's no arm in it" joke? But is there arm in it? I'm confused.
It's a joke.
Oh, then he. What is that thing that is hanging in Xander's locker?
It looks like a voodoo doll.
And what stickers can be seen?
Oh, wait, I got this. A sticker for the Norwegian band Conception. The band was active from 1989 to 1997 and later reunited in 2018. And a real poster from the 1988 for the Love Show at the former Luna Park Club in Los Angeles. That show was fronted by actress, performance artist, and nightclub performer Anne Magnuson.
Yes, ding, 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 ding. In the library, Xander, Buffy, and Giles have a play on words with Locker Monster and Loch Ness Monster. He. Never heard you use your catchphrase for anyone else's jokes. It's another worldview thing. I'm going to abbreviate. Call it WV.
Gotcha.
Buffy likens the entity not knowing what it wants, being plagued with worldly troubles, lashing out as it grows more confused and angry, to a normal teenager. This is quintessential Buffy the Vampire Slayer, using the supernatural to explore the reality of growing up. But the ghost is working out unresolved issues, which is keeping it at Sunnydale High. This episode uses classic horror, but everything is tied to the ongoing story arc. Buffy says it's Dr. Laura for the deceased. Do you know what that's a reference to?
No.
Dr. Laura Schlesinger, commonly known as Dr. Laura, is an American talk radio host and author. She began her long-running talk radio career in the 80s. She authored multiple New York Times bestselling books. She left her traditional radio show 15 years ago to racially offensive comments. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, because back in the day, she'd sign off with, "Now go do the right thing." But she definitely did not do the right thing. Now she's on Sirius XM radio and has a daily podcast. George the janitor drops his mop and goes into the same scene with Miss Frank that we saw earlier. It's the same dialogue, but more of it.
For the parts of the scene that we've heard, the tone and the pacing of the lines are the same, so you really get the feeling that we're reliving this moment.
Giles hears their argument and a whisper.
He reacts to the whisper as if it's Jenny.
Giles tackles George and the gun again disappears. His trance seems to be broken with the tackle. George looks confused. Miss Frank is the 6th teacher or staff killed in the series. Grace is the 7th, although chronologically the 1st since it occurred in 1955. There was Natalie French in Teacher's Pet, Dr. Gregory in Teacher's Pet, Principal Flutie in The Pack, and Jenny Calendar recently killed in Passion. Spoiler alert.
Yes.
Next rewatch, go figure, go fish will up the staff's mortality rate. Yes, this is the first time the outside of the Frank Lloyd Wright house is used. The Ennis house, as it's called in real life, was the last of 4 textile block houses created by Frank Lloyd Wright, who crafted the unique aesthetic using 27,000 blocks made of gravel, granite, and sand. The result is Mayan revival architecture that feels at once ancient and futuristic. Completed in 1924, the house was originally designed for Charles Ennis. Wright wrote a letter to Ennis, which stated, quote, "You see, the final result is going to stand on that hill 100 years or more, long after we are gone. It will be pointed out as the Ennis House, and pilgrimages will be made to it by lovers of the beautiful from everywhere." End quote. The first time the Ennis House played a major part in a film was in 1959 in The House on Haunted Hill. Vincent Price's millionaire Frederick Lauren brings 5 guests to his home for the night and offers them a cash prize if they survive. In the early 80s, Ridley Scott used the exterior in Blade Runner. The Ennis house has also appeared in The Day of the Locust, Mulholland Drive, Rush Hour, Beverly Hills Cop 2, Karate Kid 3, Westworld, Twin Peaks, and others. Shortly after the architectural undertaking was completed, Charles Ennis died. Decades later, an estate manager was reportedly murdered on the property. George Hodel, the prime suspect in the notorious unsolved 1947 Black Dahlia murder case, the subject of the television series I Am the Night, lived nearby in the equally dramatic Wright Jr. designed Soden House. We call our new digs the Crawford Street mansion in the show. The interior with the 3 of us was shot on the soundstage. Our new lair. Angelus gives us the tour, then strokes me with Jasmine.
You and Angel move in a dance around the space. Spike enters, and there's a notable hammer drop on the scene, quickly changing the tone. Angel delights in making jokes at Spike's expense.
It's Rupert's rhetoric time, as Giles explains that, like the other night, George remembers the murder but has no idea why. She's dead. Just terrible. Or is it sensational? I think that you're going to have to decide that once I settle on my WV.
Yes.
As we discussed, Giles thinks, or rather hopes, that Jenny is the ghost.
It's heartbreaking to see Giles hoping that the ghost is Jenny and setting a far more formal response to the gang, keeping his emotions in check.
It is heartbreaking. Buffy dreamt about Grace and her student, Jim Stanley. Willow says he was smart because he was on the honor roll. Xander says he did 2 of the dumbest things you can do, murder and suicide. It's kind of a good way to get that message in.
I agree. At the time, there were a lot of messages like this added to TV shows, as well as a very special episode to talk directly at tackling an issue.
True. Following the episode when it aired, Sarah did a voiceover public service announcement on the dangers of teen suicide. Xander's comment, "The quality of mercy is not Buffy," is a paraphrase from Shakespeare's play The Merchant of Venice. The true line is, "The quality of mercy is not strained.
Thank you, Drew.
'Tis a joy unto mine own heart, fair maiden." Have you ever been called that before?
Not any time lately.
Shylock wanted a pound of flesh, but his lawyer said no. It would cost him an arm and a leg. He. Speaking of pounds, the cafeteria lunch is very bountiful. It's pounds and pounds of food. At my schools in America and in London, we always had one entree of the day. What about you?
We usually had 2 to 3 options.
Wow.
But it wasn't a lot. Very often, one of the items would run out before you got to the lunch line.
What was the popular item?
That's easy. Friday, they had pizza.
Yes.
Pizza wasn't great, but the pizza rolls, it was like an egg roll, but with a pizza filling. That was the most popular.
Wow, we had Friday pizza day and then cafeteria spaghetti that I quite liked, but I'm sure anyone from Italy would hate it immensely. Sort of unrecognizable as pasta.
A little while ago, my friend called me and asked me what our lunch menu was in elementary school. I don't know why, but I remember most of it.
Really?
Like Monday was hamburgers, Tuesday was chicken patty, Wednesday was pasta, Thursday is the only one that I couldn't quite remember, and then Friday was pizza. So in elementary school, you got the one entree for the day.
Uh-huh. I always liked having a selection of people at one meal before my WV got rocked by spending so much time with you guys. Lunchtime is eventful with snakes everywhere. I like that movie, Snakes in a Cafeteria. You mean Snakes on a Plane? Oh, awfully sorry for my mistake. You are?
Cordy gets bitten on her lovely face.
It wasn't me. We know. The police chief and Principal Snyder talk about their spin being that the sewers got backed up. The police chief, played by Brian Reddy, appears for the second time. The first was in School Hard. They talk about the mayor, who will be the big bad for season 3. What movie does Cordelia reference when Willow outlines their course of action?
The Exorcist.
Yes, that used to be my favorite rom-com. Now I'm supposed to like Sleepless in Seattle. This WV thing is hard.
Willow says they need to create a Mangus tripod.
At the school, the ghost is not happy. To be continued. Hey, Drew, did the mail come today? I'm expecting a package from my friend Alex at Magic Oil Box. He's sending me the Chosen Roller Blend. It's to give me strength, clarity, and legacy. He says it'll give me spiritual grounding and emotional clarity. I don't like this at all. How dare this Alex interfere with the perfect balance of our relationship, giving you ideas above your station? This could be very damaging for you as a minion. I'm not a minion, and I think it's to develop my inner slayer. I need to use it when I meditate. It'll help me reclaim my power. Outrageous. I have to pay a visit to this unruly young man. Wait, he has other blends you may approve of. Batty Baron, Carry Hand Sanitizer, Bloody Vanity Roller Blend. He's a big fan of yours. He says you have the best ideas. I think there might be hope for this scallywag. Mistakes can occur after all. Even I, and I don't want to shock you, may have, in extremely rare moments, potentially been less than perfect. Maybe. Almost. I'm impressed. You're sharing the more human side of yourself. Let's not get carried away, dear simple minion. So, the link is themagicoilbox.com. You can find the chosen one yourself on the website, or the direct link is themagicoilbox.com/products/the-chosen-BTVS. Every Slayer deserves a little ritual power boost. Do you not think he should create a special blend for me? I guess. Hey, Drew, what's that lovely smell? Is that my new Chosen Roller Blend? So nice of Alex to send it to me. Hey.
Let's get ready to Buffy!
Vengeance Val was the victor in our first inaugural Battle of the Uber Buffy fans. If you would like to challenge her title and be considered as a contender for this season's battle, please email revampedpod@gmail.com. Yes, be sure to include your name, where you weigh in with your number of watch-throughs, where you're located, something interesting about you, or something you think would be good to share,
And your social media handles.
Yes, woohoo. Woohoo. Boop boop be Drew. Revamptees, please correspond with me on our Patreon page, Revamped with Juliet Landau, on Twitter, @Juliet Landau, on Instagram, @Juliet_Landau, and on the Fans of Juliet Landau Facebook group, or Juliet Landau official Facebook page. Patreon peeps to be read in the credits: Dave Hall, Fawny June Kendall, Daniel Harbour, Louise Brennan, Brandon Key, Cameron Burton, Donnie Ruskin, Madeline Pruitt, Marion Stevenson, Antonio H. Gutierrez, and Bobby Pelham. It makes all the difference because we cannot keep making the show without you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Until we meet again.
See you next time when we do it again. Do it again. Until then, rewatch, revamp, reinvent, and be remarkable you.